Happy Thursday. It's Thursday. I've lost track of the days. In case you can't tell, my throat's still a little jacked. I have Peter here crying for attention. As if I have been neglecting him all day. I have not. Um, he's been getting sick the last couple days, so he's been getting some extra attention and love. Um, but yeah, he's also becoming a Velcro kitty cat, so I am trying to keep an eye on him. But yeah, so just keeping the poor child in check. But yeah, it has been I missed the hotfix yesterday, and I was fully aware that I missed the hotfix yesterday, and then I was upset because I wasn't able to jump in, and it's just been like nonstop with the stuff with training at work and stuff. Like there is gonna be some downtime. They did say that there is gonna be quite a bit of downtime, at least in the early days, but um right now there's not, because I have to like learn the things. Um so I am trying to navigate that. I'm at a couple of new locations next week, which I'm a little nervous about because kind of terrifying. Um, but it's all good. So, as you can see, Peter's here. I will be streaming tomorrow. I was supposed to be streaming, like doing a co-stream today with Emma Plays. That was delicious ear, thank you. I was supposed to be playing today with Emma Plays Soulframe. I did ask to reschedule that for next week just because I did not think that would be fair for me to be feeling gunky and gross, and have her kind of join into the chaos. So that is my plan. For those of you who are looking forward to that, I do apologize. I would rather Emma and her followers get the best version of me and not a I'm sick, gunky, exhausted, nobody got sleep last night kind of version of me. So, that's the plan anyways. We'll see what happens. Um, like I said, this cutie is just on one, um, and all the things. Hi, Fried. How are you? Sir, thank you. Ah. It's not the cat, it's the kid. My gosh. Been crawled on all day today. But how are you, Fried? Welcome in. I'm gonna pop over the TikTok side as well, make sure that they are. Oops, settings. I need to change those settings real quick. Live. Um, Brain hot fix plus. Okay, there we go. I can actually put that down. TikTok is kind of weird where I have to do a lot shortened things for like titles and stuff, so it's always kind of very interesting. Yeah, I'm feeling that it's funny, so, like, I didn't work a lot. I will be working obviously, I'm gonna be doing a lot of outside work, but, like, I didn't do a ton of work, right? Like, I did less than 20 hours, right? I am just, like my brain is just, like, I'm ready to shut down, and I'm like, maybe I, probably should have, prepared myself for working more, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. But yeah, so we're gonna be diving into some Soulframe. So pins came in. The pins came in and the stickers came in, and I have decided that these stickers are not going to um they are not gonna be part of my giveaway stuff because they are a lot smaller than I was anticipating, and I wasn't really thrilled with that. So, these are the size of the stickers, and they are quite a bit smaller than I was expecting. You can't even see the link tree information, all of that. So I'm actually going to start using these for other things where, like, if you win a giveaway, I'm going to be giving you guys some of these stickers. Hey, Sinist, how are you doing? Uh, yeah, it's Elvin Elven Ring. Yes, yes, that new game, Elven Ring. But the pins also came in, and I don't know if you guys can see that. They look pretty dang good. They are very, very small. I do think in the next batch that I get, I will go for a slightly bigger size, but I do think they did a pretty dang good job on this. And now that I'm not freaking out, because when they came in, I saw this version, right? And I'm like, that is very blue. So if you look at these side by side, right? So you have this one, and I didn't realize that they had a protective film on it, so I was freaking out. Um, but I didn't order a lot of these. So I have one that I'm keeping for myself because I wanted to keep one for myself. And I am also testing kind of like durability and stuff with. I put it on my work lanyard and stuff, and I'm gonna be kind of like sharing that a little bit. Or at least like testing like, is it gonna fall? So far it's held on pretty well, all the things. And I'm not too worried in that regard. So I am pretty excited about that. Was I still working on leveling up the bow? I can't remember anymore. I know I was jumping around some builds last week. Uh, it's it's been It's been a week, okay? But yeah, so I am testing those. I am keeping 3 for giveaways, and then this little baggie right here, this is coming with me to TennoCon. I am gonna give those away to a few folks there. Me and Barty have talked about swapping pins. I owe one for nothing. Probably gonna have one for Shiro and 2 to spare. So, I am keeping 3 on standby though for future giveaways if you guys are interested in that. Am I still working on the bow? Oh, thank goodness the bow is done. However, I did want to test it because I did hear that they fixed it. Why is my spirit down? Oh, because I'm using a grace thing. Just kidding. Hold on. Give me Periapt for this. That should be fine. Never mind. I need full grace. I'm gonna sneeze and I'm gonna try really hard not to sneeze in your guys' ears. Okay. The Witten, I didn't realize I think was a split for that, so I'm actually gonna toss that for this, I guess. I wasn't a fan of this blade last time I had it though, so I'm kinda on that. Um it's fine. I do want to test out the bow before I kind of throw the bow though, because I don't want to use the bow that much. But we're gonna dive into some gameplay and stuff. I had to try the bow today, but I've not had grid power. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that, Fried. That's crazy, actually. Hopefully nobody got injured or anything, and it was just the transformer. Um, I know that those can kind of go a couple different ways. So, um, yeah, I feel so out of it right now. It's not even funny. Just a small hot fire. Okay. Well, I mean, still. All right. So my aim is still terrible. That is true. I don't know about the headshots. I don't know if the hitbox are fixed. It does look like they did fix the arrow. I didn't really read the hotfix note. My aim is atrocious. Holy biscuits. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. My aim just needs some work, okay? It's fine. This is not my area of expertise. It's all good. I can't even tell. Right. I am. Come on. All right, how about you? Straight on that hit. Okay, so it doesn't feel as bad. That one was pretty decent as well. Actually, just give me your soul. That works a lot better for aiming at you. And you're just chilling over there, so you're dead. Cool. Any major updates? They did have an update, Darian. I didn't actually read the stuff. Basically, just quality of life all around. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't read the patch notes other than to see that they had fixed the bow. Mainly, no longer backwards arrowing at the moment, which is I thought it was funny. Okay, you could definitely make the argument that they should have kept it. Um, but yeah, let me go glance really, really quickly at those patch notes. I actually do have Discord up, which I usually don't do, but I did throw it up today because I wanted to keep an eye on things. Hotfix 6, scroll to the top. Maybe. There we go. Scroll to the top. Okay. Q&A chat is now the default text. Thank goodness. Let me tell you. I am so tired of fighting with recruiting chat. Thank you for that, DE. Adjusting standing values of favors sold to non-aligned enclaves. Oh, okay, so like if you have the other ones, they bumped up. Okay, so if it was 65, it basically based up to 125 instead of the 250. Okay, I could take that. Region chat. Okay, for what it's worth, Fried, it's not on the European server. It's just on the North American. I don't know what it is. But yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry. This is Soulframe. I did change the name. I did make sure it is said that, and I'm actually gonna pop that. I do have the game name so that it'll show up on there. So you guys can see that. There you go. I do try to make sure that I have that on there though for folks. Did they make the animations on the ults better? They don't have ultimates anymore, but if you're talking about like the runes and stuff, I'm not sure. To be clear, there were players, just no yapping. You know what? Fair fried. No, we've just been noticing a huge uptick, especially in the North American side where the recruitment chat was getting a little spicy. So I'm just hopefully it's not as bad anymore, but we'll see. I know some of those folks are a little bit stubborn just to be stubborn, so. But yes, I do try to make sure that my game information and the game name stuff is accurate for you guys, because I know that the TikTok side can be a little bit weird. So, but yeah, so I am pretty excited about that. Let me just triple check, make sure. Okay, so the things are good. I'm ignoring all of those. I don't care. Added unique sound effects beneath Envoy after using an aerial attack. So, not sure what the sound is, but it's fine. Removed incorrect mention of sneak attack vulnerability in Siren's pick tricks. Thank goodness, that was driving me crazy. I love Siren, but that was driving me nuts. Corrupted Sprout Folk Sap spear accuracy has been slightly increased. Oh, are you kidding me? They always hit me. I was always getting drugged by those little things. Hey, Shadow Man, how are you doing? Welcome back. Fixed totems granting armor, not visually contributing to the armor stats. That's good. I know the rats were kind of going crazy. They apparently fixed my rat, by the way. I need to go and check that. I'm pretty stoked. There was a Discord thread about where somebody lost their dang mind about recruiting. Yeah, fully aware of that, Fried. Fully aware of that one. And I think at the time when I was handling stuff, I wasn't able to do that, so that tracks. But yes, just fix some UI stuff. That's not bad. Magic weapons sometimes targeting objects hidden. That would be freaking wonderful. We'll see if that's accurate. I do want to jump back to some magic weapons for a bit today. Since we do see the bow is fixed. Webbit seeds continuously respawning. I know, poor Vox was crying. His 10,000 Webbitwood seeds got dropped down to 200, which I'm like, that's still a crap ton of Webbitwood seeds. Like, I wouldn't be crying about that. Yeah. But he does still have a lot of the Koga potions, I guess. Fixed the sorting and bestitching. Fixed the arrow. I still think the arrow was hilarious. That's just me. I don't know. Clients being unable to see Koga markers. That was interesting. I don't do that with folks, so that's fine. Post votive messengers never despawning. That's funny. I don't really do a lot of those either, but that's still pretty funny. Fixed clients not receiving Fable UI update after. Oh, 'cause we don't always use the cloud quell. Peter, what are you doing back there, sir? You sound like you're eating something. Yeah, and the rest are just kind of general fixes, which that's fine. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm pretty cool with that. So, but if I can get my freaking tunneler rat, I'm so stoked. That's literally the last thing that I need overall. Granted, I have been hunting it for a hot minute, but still, I'm gonna head on up there. Is this my lady? 'Tis be good morrow. Hello, hi, nothing. How are you? Yeah, I mean, I'm still sounding like crap, but you know, I'm here. I'm alive. I need to swap to magic after I murder some things with the new fixed bow. Oh yeah, it's not nearly as bad. I don't have to go nearly as high. This is hella much better. Let's go. See, like I can go dead on them and it's fine. So yeah, that's that's hella improved. I will take that. Just got a code for this. It's a lot different. Yes, it is definitely a lot different. It's a very, very casual. Um, but it is an excellent game overall. Did I pick up that? I did not. Where the hell is it? But yeah, Justin, what I will say is if you start playing it, take your time. There is no rush through it. It is still pre-alpha. I know that might, you know, sound like, there's a lot going on here. You know, it is pre-alpha, okay? They really don't have 1,000 things happening at the moment, so, um, but there are 8 quests that you can do. So, 2 of them, War Song and Rise Envoy, are kind of like right when you first start. The rest you can just kind of discover. Or like they have some of them have prerequisites and things like that. Um, Obviously, you do have a very, very large map to explore. Each of these icons here are dungeons that you can go into. These are all locations that you can either explore, so point of interest, or some of them are also point of interest and a dungeon. You have 2 sieges. We're about to get a 3rd siege up here. 16 bosses around the map, 3 enclaves that you can join. I'm sorry, factions. I shouldn't call them enclaves. Enclaves are their locations. Tons of animals to collect, tons of things to do. Just don't rush it, okay? In terms of end game, right now we don't really have. I mean, if your end game is to be like the most powerful thing in the world, I know that there's quite a few players out there who like to like min max their builds and stuff like that. I am not one of those. I just kind of like go with whatever works for me and whatever vibes. I'm not looking for the highest damage output. I'm just going for what feels pretty good to me. So, um, but I can always point you to some peeps that I know do that sort of thing, and they are really, really great at what they do. So I don't want to dissuade you from that if that is something that you enjoy. But yes, in terms of end game, the map that we currently have is only the starting map that we. Oh, you biscuit eater! Is only the starting map that we have. It is not the um, full and complete map. Um, this is just preludes, and then they are going to be expanding to other continents and stuff. So, um, okay, so Justin, have you by chance played Warframe? Because that is going to actually kind of help a little bit with some of this. If not, it's not a big deal, but it does kind of help a little bit with the explanations. Yeah, okay. So you're packed. These are going to basically be your Warframes. So, they instead of 4 abilities, you get 3 abilities. But just think of your arms as your pack, as your warframes. They are gonna change a little bit of the designs and things. Yes, Kellen, it's still in pre-alpha. It's not even alpha yet. Um, so yeah, so if you think of that, I just realized the sound kind of cut out a little bit. Okay, we should be okay. But so if you think of these as your warframes, 3 abilities instead of 4, you're gonna have a good idea on how the packs kind of work. Um, However, they did just kinda do some major changes with, um, the weapons. Am I not wearing a helm right now? Have I been down this whole time because I haven't been wearing a helm like a dummy? Yeah, yeah, okay, that tracks. Don't ignore that. So hey, yeah, creepy dragon. It's pretty great. Sir Peter, come here. Come. Please don't cry at me and then roll like that because I can't pick you up. Okay. All right, I got the kitty on the lap. All right. Are you happy now, sir? Are you? No, he's not. It's fine. Now in terms of like the virtues, this is where it's going to kind of get a little tricky. You do have virtue requirements for your weapons and your armor. So your weapons, in this case, this is like the highest courage virtue requirement for armor right now. This is the Arbearer set. So you do see that there is a requirement of 22 virtue points. And if you look at my virtues here, you do see I barely hit that threshold. Um, but that's just so that I can get bonuses. They did say there is a base. Thank you for that, creepy dragon. I appreciate that. You can wishlist it on Steam. It's not yet on Steam though. It is PC, Steam Deck, and Linux able to play. But yes, that's actually a really good way to look at it, Kellen. Stat requirements instead of MR requirements is actually a really, really good way to look at that. Some of them do have split requirements. I have this one. So like this one requires both courage and grace in order to wield. So just keep that in mind that you are going to have to kind of mess around with your virtue prisms a little bit. Right now, this is the most that you can get out of prisms. They are going to be adding more. They just kind of implemented this in the last update. So don't think that like this is going to be the end all be all kind of thing in terms of prisms. They are going to be adding some other ones. They are talking about adding in some like special bonuses and things with the new ones that they're implementing as well. But yes, that is actually a really, really good way to kind of look at that. Never heard Linux pronounced like that. What, Linux? Did I did I say something else? I might have said something else. I hope I didn't say anything else. Also, hi Shin, how are you? I didn't mean to ignore you. We've come so far where light is not far behind. There's darkness, so we light fires until we waste away one day. Towards the sky, we can rise again. Are you? I swear, if you are quoting like the theme music or something for free and shit, I might throw you out of here. That's so funny. Um Linux? I've heard it called both, but I've always called it Linux. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. It's fine. You can call me crazy. It's not you wouldn't be the first one. Um Obviously you know what I was talking about. Indirectly casting shade because I'm not be stitched and don't wear helmets. You know what? Fair. If you're in doubt, just go Gathin in all courage. No, I was working on the bow. Um, Linux. That's what I'm saying. Like, ugh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Like, if you guys want to call me crazy, it's usually Linux is crazy. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna call it Linux. I don't care. I've called it Linux for so long. It's fine. That song, yes, it's not from Freerun. Okay, it doesn't bother me. No, you're fine, Kellen. I've got folks on either side making fun of me, so it's fine. Everybody's calling it Linux. Okay, well, guess what? I'm calling it Linux. I've called it Linux forever, so it's gonna stay Linux. Um, it's like GIF. I'm just gonna stick with what I go with. So, welcome to the hell of pronunciation. Just right, exactly, fried. Anyways, point is, I'm getting out of this. I want courage. I want to swap out to my magical arts build, please. There we go. We gonna stud around as a beautiful mage now. It's pronounced exactly fried. I'm calling it Jif. I don't care. To the day I die, it's fine. It's just like it's tormented, okay? It's gonna be tormented. I was about to say yay to the other people when you said they're no, that's fine. They're fine. It's all out of love. It's fine. Makes me think something in game made me look on the screen like, "What did I miss?" I love it. Oh my gosh. Wow, dang. Okay, y'all are also talking to an English major who can't English, so enjoy that. Take that as you will. I also say, see, I'm not even going there. Okay, but who says GIF if instead of GIF? I can't call it GIF. It just sounds like you're saying gift, and it's not gift. I'm not gifting you anything. Linux. Helix. See, you got it. Shin, you got it. You understand. Kind of. Hey, Sativa, for being so mean. I'm Vox, they're bullying me, and I'm still sick. Helix and the Stinkies. Exactly. I'm being flamed because I call it Linux instead of Linux. I don't know. I'm crazy, apparently. I mean, I am crazy. You don't have to answer that. I know I'm crazy. It's fine. Um, but, Stinky is my dad's name. Exactly. Linux. See? I'm not alone. I'm not alone here. I'm not alone here. We need to come up with a name for Helix community. You know what? We do. I kind of named you guys the Rookery, but that was based off of some old thing. So like, you guys can name yourselves whatever the hell you want, and I'll change the name later. Um, I'm totally down for that. Y'all, the Linux community. I'm calling you guys the Linuxes. How about that? Helixes, Linuxes. Hi, Peter. I know, buddy. I don't know what you want. I got you food. I know you don't need that. the 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 helunks. The helunks. What, sir? Come here. I can't. Okay, then shoot. Be gone, kitten. I'm not a lunk. No, it would be a lunks. I can't even talk. My nose just feels gross. Yeah, no, he's been sick as well. So like I said, everybody in the house has been getting sick. He was throwing up the other day. This is the Linux raid. The lemur of Linux. Oh my gosh, you guys are ridiculous. Wait, what do you mean 45? I just what do you want from me? Okay? I can't English. It's fine. Uh it's all good. It's fine. English is just it's hard. My love. What did I do? Why are you crying at me, sir? What can I do to make you stop crying? Except to get up and get you because you're just gonna run away. So, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, shit, did that? Oh, it didn't come. Holy biscuits, Vox! No freaking kidding on the 45. What the hell? I don't know. I know Vox and XCat were kind of competing, and I know XCat usually. Thank you so much, Kellen. I appreciate that. Have a great rest of your night. Enjoy your doom scrolling, probably, because that's usually what I do. uh, Snow cones for everyone, right? Are you paying for snow cones for everybody? Oh my gosh, Fox! What the heck? Let's go with that. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh, thank you. Alright, let me kill things real quick. Wait, who's my last one so I can like drop into my thing and not okay. I can't see shit. I can't see shit. You just like exploded my chat. Oh my gosh, thank you, Vox. I appreciate that. Ah, absolutely freaking 100. By the way, Vox, you've gifted 140 overall, and that is incredible, and I cannot thank you enough for that. But let's see, we've got no lollygagging, Mordecai, uh, Uncle the Uncle Cat TH, um, Burrotronico. Oh, that's a heck of a name. I like that. Burrotronico, Revan Mars, Dark Shadow, Big Nate Dog, It's Co, Abaddon, and Itzel just got gifted. Oh my gosh. Vox with the absolute win. I can't see this screen streamer. Oh, is it wait, what? Okay, I think I'm confused on that one. Don't tell my wallet. No, seriously, Vox, it's so freaking incredible. Also, Clinky, hi, welcome back. Actually, your name is very familiar to me. Um, so right now we don't have too much in terms of like the main story. What we do know is that we're not crying today, okay? We're not. Um, we were born into a royal family. We were kidnapped. By aliens from the sky. We lived with them for many years. We don't know what we did with them or what they did to us. But for some reason, we have technically betrayed them and they cast us out and sent us to back to our home planet. And now we're just kind of helping save the planet from those same folks that we betrayed. So, that's kind of the gist of the story that we know as of right now. We are anticipating more stories soon, but basically, we are trying to save the planet from corruption that is created by the aliens. Um, What's Abaddon doing on Twitch? I don't know. Medieval space invaders with magic. Exactly. Also, hey, how's it going? Welcome back, Alex. Now you put it that way, the story of this game is bonkers. Well, yeah. And like DE Steve did specifically say in his one stream that it was like they are aliens. He was going for like the 80s alien vibe with magics and stuff. So like that's not what I was expecting at all. Yeah. Yeah, no, like it sounds super crazy, but that's the story that we know so far and like there's a little bit like there's a lot of lore that you can kind of discover and like background history, like a lot of these guys are dead folks, dead ancestors, not all of them, but some of them are dead ancestors. Um, we don't know how we're connected to them. We don't know any of the things right now. Right now, Kevin, the best way to do that is to sign up on soulframe.com. That puts you in for their weekly giveaway. They give away 2,000 codes every single Wednesday. You can always purchase a founders pack. You can watch their next Envoy Hour or Dev stream. The next Envoy Hour is next Tuesday with DE Sam, which by the way I am so stoked for, and I'm so upset because I'm gonna be working. Um, I am really hopeful though that I will be able to watch it because I'm basically gonna be running solo for the day, so I'm like, but I really want to watch it. I'm pretty stoked. But yeah, so watching those is kind of like the best way. You can always purchase a founders pack. You do not have to purchase the big founder pack. You can always just purchase one of the base packs, and then if you want to upgrade later, you can always upgrade later. Um, and then like occasionally people do drop codes in stream. I think I gave away the rest of my codes already. Also, let me see. What we get? Hello there emote. I'm gonna share that. Wait, wait, didn't we have? It's still cute. I don't care. Ayo. Wait, what? 3 build prime. Oh no! I'm gonna totally miss that. I know prime time's on right now. 3 built forma biscuits. Hello, Peter. Would you like to come up here? He's sitting there. He's right under my desk. He's looking at me like, Mom, please. Oh, he's letting me grab him. Let's go. The kitty has been captured. Hello, buddy. Yeah, no worries. Enjoy prime time, y'all. I know the timing is awful, so y'all are golden. But yeah, so there is a lot of ways to get access to the game, and I'm just gonna snooze that because I don't want to deal with that. Oh, hey, see, with the freaking win, I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna throw it on the TikTok side. This is from Alexa Straws, who is also a moderator for the Soulframe team. They are pretty wonderful. So hopefully somebody can claim that. Which is better frame, Soulframe or Warframe? It kind of depends right now, Hunter, on a couple different things. If you are more interested into the slower paced magics and non sci-fi fantasy is what I was going for, not sci-fi. You can always kind of dive into that. Um, this is definitely going to be much more your speed. If you are into like fast paced explosions, sci-fi space, things like that, Warframe is going to be pretty great for you. Either way, you're going to get some pretty crazy, convoluted, and amazing stories, and devs that really truly care about their players. Thank you for that, Fredo the Sniper. I appreciate that. Um, Sir, you're like tapping my drink and it's making your tail thing. Is there going to be a conclave? I don't know that for sure. I don't know. I know there's been a lot of questions about PvP, and as for your tips and stuff, I will tell you in just a minute, Fredo. Alucard, it's not officially out yet, but it is. You are able to wishlist it on Steam, which will help. Mr. Peter, your tail is kind of getting in the way. Can I have you shift, please? I have a cat on me. I apologize for my preemptive claim earlier. Oh, thank you, Vox. I appreciate that. Okay, so in terms of like tips and tricks, take your time. I know you said you got the game for you and your brother. Take your time. Do not rush through this because it does not have the years of backing that Warframe has. So you're not going to have that year's worth of content that you do have for Warframe at this time. I do think they will have that eventually, but it will obviously take some time for them to kind of do that. But there is a lot that you can do. You do have a very, very large map to explore. This is not the final map. This is just the Preludes map. They have said that multiple times. This is just the Preludes map. They will be expanding to other continents. Right now, this is the continent of Midrath. The world is Alka. So we are on just one small continent on a unknown sized planet. Um, you will be fine, Clanky, if you have a 4060. I'm able to play this on my laptop. I'm able to play this on my Steam Deck. It does not it's not going to hurt you at all. I've seen people with almost potato builds playing on this, like, just yeah, you'll be fine. Where'd you get the gear? I'm lost in the game. So it depends on the gear. The one that I'm currently, at least part of what I'm wearing, the chest piece anyways that I'm wearing came from the Organ, which is, there's 3 locations. If you see these blackened areas on the map, there are 3 of them spread throughout the map. 2 of them are in the southeastern area, so this one right here, this one right here, and then this one up in the north. They are a random drop from that. I'm on a 1660 Super and it's beautiful. Exactly. Rex! Oh my god. Wait a minute. Vox! Hell yeah. Hi! Thank you, Vox. Hi, Rex. How are you? Welcome back. Hello, Gruely. How does the loot work? Do you quest random draw? So, yeah, it is. You are going to get RNG. Sometimes not always great, but it is. They do listen to the feedback on the RNG and do try to improve the drop rates a lot. Depending on what you are looking for will kind of depend on what specific stuff you're going to get to drop. So if like there's a certain armor set that you're looking for, you can get it to drop from certain locations. If there's certain weapon types that you're looking for, usually killing enemies will drop different weapons and stuff, especially in the kind of starter area. I do suggest you guys, when you're first starting out, you just kind of stick to this main starter area as much as possible. I know it's not ideal to be kinda confined, but it will help you in the long run just to kinda, like, familiarize yourself with the area, with the enemies, with the dungeons and things like that. You can do some questing and things like that as well to also, get weapons and armor. If you based off of whatever pact you chose at the beginning will determine your starting faction. But you are able to freely swap those once you get your current one up to rank 3. Um, and then you need to craft all the stuff. So no worries, Friday. Appreciate you. So once you have those, you are going to be able to freely jump between the 3 factions. Some have different armor, some have different pact, some have different weapons, things like that. So you are also able to purchase on that. It's not technically out yet, Knight Hendrix. I didn't mean to totally miss your message there. It is still in pre-alpha, but it is running pretty damn incredibly. So but yeah, hi R, welcome in. I need to go blow my nose. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. I just need to not be stuffy. Give me just a second. Uh, um there we go. Sorry, slight delay. Um yeah, I've just been super stuffy, so I'm like trying not to be super gross in your guys' face. But yeah, no, like the game is just it's super beautiful. I don't think I've seen like I think the trashiest version of the game I saw was like in the early days, and that was because everything was smoggy and like the world was just like really polluted and stuff, and it's not like that anymore. So, you know, that's just that's just part of it, but it has definitely improved a ton and I love seeing just more and more players diving into it all the time. So, but yeah. Also, apologies if you guys are hearing crying in the background. That is my niece's well, my niece is a newborn, and they're getting ready to go to bed. So, but yeah, it's all good. And yeah, like bring on the questions. I do not mind the questions at all. Like we all started new. You know, there's a lot to take in this game. It doesn't always necessarily kind of share with you how everything works and everything. So I am happy to explain things as we're going through it. A little bit, yeah. Yeah, she's got a newborn, so everybody dead? Excellent. I want to. I really want to. It's just a villager, though. I won't shoot the villager this time. Did you just use... No. I used, so I'm currently, the pact that I'm using is Siren, and it uses what I call pocket sand. So you got pocket sand, which, like, temporarily blinds your enemies. You can shoot out a big-headed version of yourself that's a decoy, and they go up and they, attack it, and then it'll explode. Um, and then I can also turn into a lovely little moth and go up and backstab somebody from behind. So it's just like an MMO. It is very MMO light at this time. They are anticipating adding some additional features to it that are going to be more MMO based. You're not going to necessarily see other players running around out in the open like this, but there are a couple of locations that you will see like echoes of other players and stuff. That is a very dark deer, by the way, and I want to see. Up close and personal. Oh, it looks a lot darker down there. Still, I'm claiming it. Mine. But yes, it is, you are able to play with other players. You could have up to 3 in a squad right now. Um, is there somebody needs a key to try this? Oh, hello, Matze. How's it going? Um, I currently have no keys to give away, but you are always free to drop them in the chat. I also suggest, if you have extra codes, dropping them in the official Soulframe Discord. I know that there's usually people in there who are constantly in need of a code as well. So, but MMO are the best. So I hope it's MMO like. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be probably more MMO based than like Warframe, but you know, it's still a little too early to tell. So, we shall see. They are definitely um Oh, I don't use Discord. Oh, okay. I do have somebody on the TikTok side that is interested in a code. If you drop it in chat, I can copy it over and they may be able to snag it before somebody else does. Most of the folks that hang out in my chat have the have access already, but yeah, let's see. Let's see. It's kind of like an ESO style. Yeah, I don't want to say yes because I actually have played very limited ESO, but yes. Console right now it is not available unless you have a Steam Deck. So it's on Steam Deck, Linux, or Linux, whatever you want to call it. We were having that argument earlier. Or PC. Live and Die by ESO. You know what? I have a lot of friends that play it. I have tried many, many times. I just kind of over the years. Oh, thank you so much. I'll drop that into the chat. I appreciate that, Matzi. And hopefully I said your name correctly. Please feel free to correct me if I did not. It's Linux for sure. I'm just like I will fight you guys. It's fine. But I did just drop a code in there that is courtesy of Motzi ___ 0815 on Twitch. So, if somebody wants to claim that, make sure you claim it on soulframe.com. Otherwise, it will not work for you if you try to do it through Steam. Mr. Peter is also crying for attention. Hello, my child. I like other games but couldn't get into ESO. You know, Clanky, I've had that a few times. So I've tried ESO multiple times. I have so many friends that play it, and I'm like, it should be right up my alley. But every single time I play it, and then I just stop playing it, and then I download it again, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna dive in a little bit more, and then I stop playing it, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I just don't play with other folks or what, but like I want to like it. I wasn't able to, and like the sad thing is that like I really enjoyed New World back when New World was good. It's not good anymore. Obviously, they're dying. Um, with the freaking drugs, dude. It's a bit dated now though, so not gonna lie. Yeah, that's fair. But this is Soulframe random. Um, but yeah, so like way back when though, I used to play New World, and I loved New World in the early days. I do think that was a lot of fun, but they just really took their own game out very, very quickly. So, um, but that was honestly like my biggest like quote unquote MMO that I actually played. So my mastery in this game is 18. I am one of the unfortunate players that had the Fey Pact once upon a time. But if you're also talking about like Warframe, I am MR30 and I'm good with that, okay? I'm good with that. How's New World already? Oh yes, no, Clanky, it's dead. They have announced that this is their last year. They're doing no more updates, and they are shutting down the servers at the end of the year. So, get wrecked. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but, like, I saw the writing on the wall year 2 because they did a whole, like, "Return to Eternum" event, and then they tried again, like, a year or 2 later by changing their name to New World Eternum, and then obviously now it's dead, so go figure. I return yeah. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Um, thank you for that. Oh, hello, Flop. Yeah, we're doing magic today, so I got the mage robes going. I really like this combo of these pants are from I think they're actually part of the starter pants. Let me double check. But yeah, I'm loving these pants with this top. I don't know what it is. It just kind of sits very weird. I'll never buy. Yeah, they basically destroyed my faith in Amazon as a developer. Um yeah, it was just horrendous, the whole thing. Let's see. This one is I don't think it's this one. No. Um this one? I know which one it's not. I know it's not the it's the nope, nope, I'm gonna be wrong every single time. It's this one. This is the I believe it's the Tempest Braze, but don't quote me on that. I'm gonna have to go check. But yeah, obviously Fashion Frame is end game. But yeah, they just destroyed my faith in Amazon gaming, and I'm just like, yeah. It's something else. Other games like Fantasy Star Online stay up. You know, I've never played Fantasy Star, but yeah, that's fair. Okay, so those pants were confirmed to be, yeah, the Forget Fire Braze. Oh, they changed the name, I forgot. So yeah, the Forget Fire Braze. They're not the Tempest Braze anymore. Um, but yeah, I make them all black and then they work really well with I don't know why, it just works super, super well with the look, so but yes, I have been very excited for the robes, so I did a Tetherin mage build with the Estelle and Fabled joinery that cooks. I've heard a lot of good things about Tetherin. I just don't like to I don't know, Tetherin almost feels like not cheat mode, but like just like, oh, let's overpower everything mode. Please be the freaking rat I need. It's not. Dang it. They did say they fixed the drop rate for the rat that I needed, but it's still gonna avoid me. It's fine. This is not yet on Xbox, Isaac. They are planning on doing it eventually, though, on consoles. So they are gonna re-release the Founders stuff. So don't feel like you need to hurry up and get a Founders pack right now just so you can have it. They are gonna re-release the Founders for that. So Phantasy Star Online is fashion peak. Ooh. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Rylan, it is honestly super well worth. I did drop, I think, 2 codes already in chat, that were donated from a few different people. But yeah, if you want to be a founder, you get extra codes by purchasing a founders pack. You also get a code for Warframe for a skin code. Um, for a really nice blade. I think I have the skin. Hold on. This skin right here. I'm gonna throw it up on the there we go. That skin that you can get in the scroll a little bit better, please. There we go. Turn that off. Into Warframe. So this is Soulframe. But the skin, oh gosh, what did they call the skin? That is a great question. Let me see. Thank you for that, Michael. I appreciate that. I'm stuck on Diablo 4. The new Warlock comes out on the 12th. Yeah, I have had a couple friends stuck on that too, so you're not alone in that. Alright, let me scroll, scroll, scroll. Warframe Envoy's Sphere Longsword Skin code. Or rather, that's the name of the skin. It's kind of a long name for a skin, but it's the Envoy's Sphere Longsword Skin. And that you can use on Warframe for that. So you can get that from the $30 pack. You can purchase, if you end up buying the full Paragon pack, you do get the special blade that you'll eventually be able to craft and trade to other players with your name etched in it. So, does loot in this game change appearances, or is there just different skins you have to buy? There are different. They don't have like skin specific stuff yet. Um, so like we're not able to change, like the only thing we're able to do skins for right now are the transmog stuff is for armor. So like the armor that you see here is not actually the armor that I'm wearing. The armor that I'm wearing is very, very different. But they do not yet have it for the weapons, which is a shame because some of these weapons are just like, I love this. I love the look of this weapon, which is why I'm using it. But um I mean, they do have quite a few weapons and stuff. Um, in terms of like what skins and stuff, like I guess it would kind of depend, but yeah, each there's a lot. Hopefully I'm at least answering some of your skins. Show's not yet. Yeah, so it is not yet on Steam. If you do have a code, you are able to use that on soulframe.com, and then you would download directly from soulframe.com. You can technically download the game right now from soulframe.com, but you will not be able to access the game without that code, so just keep that in mind. By putting it on Steam, though, you are helping them say, like, hey, I'm really interested in this game. I really want to play it. Or, like, if you're a console user, hey, I really want to play it, but it's on Steam. Or, like, it's, help them wish list it and get it out there. It helps out a lot. Sir Peter, I'm so sorry, you guys, about the cat. I don't know why we being extra, buddy. Are you feeling okay? Did you throw up again? And he's just kind of staring at me like, I just want to sit here and cry. Okay, fine, sit there and cry. Um, but yes, so if you guys do wish to list that on Steam, it does help them out a lot with the conversations that they are having with the console folks. Um, but yeah, so there are obviously tons of different things and weapons and stuff that you can do in this game. You're not locked into just one thing. Like as you guys saw, I was using the bow earlier. Now I've got magic and I can always go, my sword. I like my sword setup as well. And then you can always save your builds and stuff and then kind of jump pretty easily between all of them. It's very, very nice. Character customization. So they did just add the first part of character customization. We are anticipating more sometime likely after they implement it into Warframe. Sir Peter, I'm gonna pet you with my feet. Okay, you're gonna run away. Never mind. Fine. Um, so you do have your base face essentially, and that is going to be based off of your mother. You can always replay that and change that a little bit, and thank you for that. I appreciate that, Rylan. Um, but what you can also do is you can freely change to any of the other faces that you see here. You can freely swap between the masculine and feminine forms. You can change your hair. Like there's a lot of options and customization. I did have to purchase some of this hair, so please keep that in mind. Welcome back, Andre. How are you? Um, but yeah, so there is some hair that you would need to purchase with arcs. These are going to be like your platinum and Warframe. It's going to be your premium currency. Um, but yeah, so you are going to be able to kind of do some customization stuff like that. Um, just depending on what you want. I feel like Warframe and Soulframe are going to be grow so much together. They are. Honestly, the team has been cooking so much. We are anticipating cooking, fishing, mounts. They've vaguely hinted at a couple of new packs, so we know at least two more new packs that are coming in soon. And things like that. Like I'm so stoked for all the stuff that they're gonna do. They did confirm that there's gonna be an enemy that's gonna like look very similar to the Grenier. So we are gonna have kind of that crossover a little bit, but they have said very explicitly that they are different universes. Um, but yeah, so you can freely kind of change your character up. You can change the hair color, eye color, your eyebrows, two different shades to your eye. I actually this is the inner eye and this is the outer eye. Um, you can change because your packed arm can change, you can change the look of that. Um, depending on, if you want it to match your outfit or if you want like a distinct look or something, you can always do that. They haven't yet added the stitching for that, but they have said that they will probably do a stitching where you can change the look of your arm. It's not yet on console, Luke, but they are working towards getting it stabilized on PC, and then they're gonna have those conversations with the console folks to release it. For getting more colors, so outside of purchasing the founders packs, which Ashelda comes from the Ashelda's pack, Siren obviously comes Siren, Tetherin comes from Tetherin, Allura comes from the Paragon pact, and then you get obviously all of these. However, you can get Epona, Sigil, and Rhiannon from each of the factions for one. I think it's one standing. It's pretty cheap. You can get it pretty cheap. Um, it might not be one standing now that I'm thinking about that. That's the virtues. And then Verminia's Memoir is another palette that you can earn by ranking her up to rank 2 and then doing her little mini quest. So there are going to be other ways to earn color palettes. They have confirmed that. We just don't know what they are just yet. So, um oh, I'm absolutely happy to take any codes, Rylan. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I always am happy to give those away to folks. Um, looks so much like Warframe. I know it's made from DE, but Drifter Face looks so similar. Yes, it is definitely very, very similar to Drifter Operator kind of situation. I do think that they are using a lot of the same stuff, but they are kind of making it a bit different as well. Which is why I think the next iteration of appearances is going to come after they release it on Warframe. In terms of ranking up Verminia, there's a couple different ways. You can get the potions. Each of these three potions come from each of the factions, and then this one comes from a quest. You can craft those, and then you can also craft the colors. So when you get the oh hello, we kind of glitched that, didn't we? Whoops, glitched the figments a little bit. Let me back out real quick. Um, So the Rhiannon sigil in Epona, when you craft those, it will also kind of help rank her up. So if you craft one potion and one of these, it should, in theory, rank her up at least to level 2. She is at max right now, level 2. Um, she'll probably rank up later on, but when they implement more, but they only implemented one level for her. Um, but yeah, so once you do that, she should rank up. She'll disappear from the Nightfold. She'll leave behind a little note, and you'll kind of do other stuff. Oh my gosh, what the hell, Vox? What is this? That was actually okay, that was a blurb the other day. So it's not just you, Vox. I swear it's just my channel. But yeah, so it is pretty easy to kind of get the colors and stuff. It is well worth to get the color packs from um the founder packs, but again, it's not a requirement. So, how much of there is to the story right now? So, like I was saying a little bit earlier, there's not too much to the story. We do have I didn't mean to click that, whatever. We do have 8 quests. This one is obviously the first one that you do right when you start. This is where you choose your mother, and the look of your character. This is where you kind of choose your starting pact. Um, but, in terms of that, like, you start out what we know of the story right now, basically, is that we were born to our mother in a castle that was being besieged by the aliens, aka the Ode. Um, we were shipped off to our grandfather, who is also an envoy of sorts, who has, the pact arm and stuff. He took care of us, raised us, trained us. We got kidnapped as a child by the Ode and taken up into the Sky Castle. So we are taken up there, and we did for unknown number of years. We did unknown number of things. We don't know all the things that we did. Oh heck yeah, that's awesome, Vox. That's the way to do it. Um, and so we don't know all the stuff that we did there, but we did something to betray them. They cast us back, and that's where the game starts, is us coming back to the land of Alka, having betrayed them, doing something, we don't know what, and we're trying to heal the planet. So that's kind of where we're at right now. We don't have too much in terms of story, but there is definitely quite a bit happening. So who has the coolest? Oh, Grandpa has the coolest cape in the game. Yeah, he does have a pretty dang cool cape. That is true. Um, I don't know. Ooh, I don't actually know what's happening right now on the TikTok side. Why it's kind of glitching out like that. I'm seeing it now on my end, so that's making me a little nervous. I might need to kill the YouTube side.